We have an email from Noah. I hope there's a large arc in this question. I hurt a disc in my back doing deadlifts. Well, I'm worried already about what I'm going to have to answer here, but let's go. Since going to the doctor and PT and doing all the prescribed exercises, I've attempted to learn to hinge properly. But when I started with swings, a bruise resurfaced on my low back. So I knew that I was doing something wrong. Yeah, if a bruise shows up from a muscle injury, that's big. When I pull a muscle, like I pulled a spinal erector in junior college, it's interesting. All the injuries tend to be right around the same region when I get hurt. It would pool up with this black and blue mark on my lower back. And then my senior year at Utah State, I pulled a hamstring. And again, right there, but from my knees to my socks, just this black and blue and green and yellow. Yeah, so I know that's a sign that things are going wrong. I'm getting all excited about easy strength, but I cannot decide what to do about the hinge movement. Not to do it at all. You know, that's an option, man. But we'll move on. Replace it with a hinge movement, which is meant to be easier for those with prior back injuries. Then he says, grow a pair and learn the metabolic swing the right way. I'm letting a single exercise, an important one, but still just one, ruin my whole mindset about lifting weights. I'm sick of my attitude, and I'm sick of not feeling I have a good way to exercise my lower body. What do you recommend? Well, Noah, the Easy Strength program isn't meant to cause this kind of stress. In fact, it's supposed to relieve the mental stress out of you. Well, first off, if your back hurts doing deadlifts from the floor, stop doing them. Can you trap bar deadlift? Can you put the weights up on a rack or on, like we have at my gym, those little boxes? Can you do something like that? I think most people should do deadlifts from either 1 inch below the knee or 1 inch above the knee. You don't have to do a hinge to do easy strength. It kind of goes against everything I've ever said and written, but it's still all right. I mean, if you did a military overhead press, vertical pull up, something, a chin up, whatever, and then your third exercise was like the front squat versus the deadlift, I think you're going to get a lot of work done. The problem with the front squat, the problem with squatting in easy strength historically has been it's so hard to, it is a complex movement, and so you will find that your load has to be much lower than you would think at first. And according to the forum discussions I've been involved in, people have made it work. They find that 50 to 65% of the load of your best, which is, that's fairly light, is the place to stick with. So press, pull up, front squat, and then you maybe do something as simple as a curl. Curl, and I mean that, a curl. When Percy Cerruti first, kind of invented this program, he would have his athletes do a bit of a cheat curl. I don't know how much you should cheat on that with your lower back injuries, but the curl would be a great supplement for this. And just farmer walks and vary that every single workout. I'd like you to try that, in fact, if you can. Now, if you don't know how to front squat and you decided to move to the back squat, that's going to get you back into that. Your back's lever arm is going to get you over that deadlift world. But if you do it the traditional way, the placement of the bar kind of high, and you try to be more of an Olympic lifter, that might get around the problem. So let's review what I said. Find deadlift variations that don't hurt you. Swap out the deadlift in easy strength for something like the front squat, and add the curl, and let's just see how that goes. I would like some feedback on this, Noah. Thank you.